We'll wait for some people to come on and join in once that notification gets sent out. Let's see here. Let me show. All right, hello Jillian, and thanks for joining this stream. Today we have a building stream. Actually, this is going to be a little bit of a deconstruction stream. First of all, right here we gotta tear some of this stuff down, and then we're going to go ahead and get into building some of this MOC. Not too much today, mostly just this gray part right here. I totally messed this up, so we're gonna have to put this in a different spot over here. So yeah, thank you for joining. So if you see this white cord over here, sorry, my device is charging right now, so we're gonna try and yeah, thanks for liking. We're gonna go ahead and start just tearing this down apart. Hello, I'm Vank, V-A-N-C, not sure how you pronounce that, I apologize. Thanks for joining the stream, though. Batitude, hello, thanks for joining. Of course, we have a stream today that will be of building a new MOC, a new series. You can see this is already a little bit assembled. This is assembled wrong, unfortunately. We're going to tear this down first of all, so this is going to be a deconstruction stream first of all before we actually have the more building part. This MOC is going to be 132 by 32 base plate, and then it's also going to be a 32 by 16 base plate, another half base plate right there. So it's not going to be too big. It will use a rock wall, and these are going to be the base of it. I'm going to use the actual gray parts on one end, and then it's going to be, of course, this sort of brownish style battlefield that we actually see on Onderon. So yeah, not sure how long this is going to take. I just really want to get the gray section done. I'm thinking about putting the gray section where the rock wall is going to be. Leave a like if people are enjoying the stream. Thanks, Jillian. All right, we're going to just go ahead and, I don't really know how to do this that well. Just start tearing off all these parts. I know that's not that great. Really upset I assembled this wrong, of course. The rock wall is, of course, going to be over here. I'm going to go ahead and set that up. This is just the outline of the rock wall. This won't be the actual rock wall itself. This is just going to be where it's at. Hello, Kylo Bricks. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing today? Just go ahead and tear that on off. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this, other than maybe go ahead and tear off this base plate completely from the full base plate. And we're going to go ahead and start removing all these tiles. Not fun. I'm good, Kylo. Thanks for asking. Just a little bit of something to look at right here. Of course, we're going to be removing all of these tile pieces right there. Of course, that's all assembled wrong. Hello, Jack J 232, Jack A 232. Yes, Onderon is where Rex taught the private sort of militia, I guess you could say, to overthrow the separatists on that planet. So yeah, go ahead and remove all of these. Unfortunately, I assembled this wrong, again, for those of you who are just tuning in here, so that's why you're not looking at very much. You're currently rebuilding the T6 Jedi Shuttle. Awesome, man. Yeah, I really like rebuilding some of my old sets. I've really only done the AT-AP so far. Rebuild that. Yeah, I've never really rebuilt that many sets, just because I don't really, I can't really find all the pieces for them, of course. But yeah, I have a lot of different boxes of pieces, so it's really hard for me to find anything really. And I'm also going to be heading over. This is actually my more studio side, so a lot of my pieces that I might be needing for this is actually over on the other side of the room, so I might have to go up and get those. I missed out on a lot of the Clone Wars sets. Honestly, me too. Like, I was in the Clone Wars era, but I missed out on a lot of the sets, because I guess you could say that's when my Dark Ages sort of were. Like, when I wasn't really that into LEGO. Soul Sniper Studios, thanks for joining. Welcome to the stream. Do I get my parts from Bricklink? Yes, that's where I ordered my parts. Just put a huge order in for this. I spent way too much money on that, honestly. Yeah, I put in a whole bunch of, got a whole bunch of 2x2 or 1x2 plates just for this sort of area right here. We're going to do the 1x2 effect again. And then I've got all those parts coming in for the rock wall as well. So we're going to have a rock wall and some good ground detail. And then kind of a base style, using this tile work, of course, that I'm tearing down. I really like tile work for some reason. I just do a lot of tile work. So let's see here. Yeah, go ahead and continue to ask whatever questions you guys want to. And we'll just keep the stream rolling. Favorite clone Legion? I would probably say the 104th, honestly. I really like the look of their armor, and they were in some pretty cool battles. Jillian, people would be going crazy in the stream. I feel like that's every stream, though, honestly. Man, playing off these tiles is such a pain. Phase 1 or 2? I really honestly would say Phase 1. I don't know why exactly. 442nd? Yeah, I like the 442nd as well. I would say Phase 1, honestly, just because of the more Mandalorian style look of their armor. I feel like the Phase 2 is too close to the Stormtrooper, but the Phase 1 right here is actually, like, I don't know, it feels more unique to me. Not quite like Old Republic style, but, like, I don't really know how to explain it, honestly. Yeah, I apologize, tearing off these tiles is taking forever. The 23rd, I've honestly never heard of the 23rd. Phase 1 Clone Wars series. Yeah, those are pretty awesome as well. I have a lot of those in LEGO. I was never a huge fan of them to begin with, but honestly, now that the Clone Wars is over, I really miss them, and those are some of my favorites for sure now. Yeah, I like the Clone Wars clones as well. I'm actually not sure if I really want to make this a Republic-era battle, or a more sequel era battle. I go with the Phase 2 because I hate the Jedi, and Phase 2 killed them. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. Or Star Squadron for the Empire, their commander had a lightsaber. I missed that. Hello, Postal, thanks for joining. 327th and then the Kashyyyk Troopers. Yeah, I like the 327th as well. They've got some pretty cool style armor on them. I like how they all have like the dual blaster pistols as well. We're gonna go ahead and keep tearing this down. And we've already been running for 8 minutes, and I've only been tearing these tiles off this plate. 41st are pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I do like the 41st. My favorite still just has to be the 104th or the 501st. I really like the armor on the 104th and how iconic they were. Yeah, the 212th is pretty popular too. I'm not a huge fan of the color orange though, so I would like them more if they were a different color, which that's why I like the 501st in blue and such. Alright, hopefully we get to some actual building soon here. And Chewbacca plus a Stormtrooper messed up together in the video game. Add Chewbacca plus a Stormtrooper messed up together like in the video game, the LEGO video game. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you mean, if they were just like off from what they should have been, because in that LEGO video game. Because I don't actually have like any of the newer LEGO video games. I have the old, like, I don't even know what you call it, the Complete Saga. That was an awesome game from like my childhood. How old am I? I am 16 actually. Turning 17 some point here. Prequels are classic or the First Order times. I honestly, man, you could really get me going on this one. 1 second, let me read this comment real quick. It was Chewbacca, but you can go on under. Okay, I think I see what you mean now. I honestly have always liked the prequels more. That's just sort of what I grew up with. Hello, LEGO Production Studios. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I've always honestly liked the Clone Wars era. I wouldn't say like prequels because of Episode 1 and stuff like that. Like that's not. I'm not huge into that. But I do really like the Clone Wars era in general. So like number 2 and number 3. Do I have Discord? I do not, unfortunately, have Discord. I am planning on setting one of the channel Discord up in the future. I performed a pretty cool trick on one video game. What was that trick exactly? Star Wars The Clone Wars, never forget, that's right. Sequels are your favorite? I can tell by your name, Kylo Bricks. Awesome name, actually. I should have thought of something like that. And the good news is I am almost done pulling the tiles off of this plate now. This has taken 10 minutes now. But using a little brick separator takes forever. I made it play by itself. That is very interesting, and I have never heard of that before. Alrighty here, let's see. Tamara Morrison or D. Bradley Baker. Honestly, I would have to say D. Bradley Baker. His voice is iconic. The Force is with me. Yeah, the Force hopefully will be with me in this stream. Tamara Morrison's the classic, of course, but honestly, having been young enough that the Clone Wars was new when I was a little bit younger, I probably would prefer him. How about that? I know this darn cord's getting in the way. We'll go ahead and pull that off. I know at some point the Stormtrooper Corps allowed for the Wookiees to join, like alien species, but I actually have never heard of Chewbacca as a Stormtrooper. An army of Wookiees versus army of Stormtroopers. Yeah, the Battle of Kashyyyk in 17 BBY was I think the battle you're trying to refer to here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start placing all these tiles where this rock wall is, or where the rock wall will be. This is, again, is just the outline for the rock wall. This isn't actually what it's going to be like here. So, I'm going to go ahead and change this, of course. Sorry, I can't really read the comments sometimes. I wish it was still on TV. I missed the series. Now I can only watch it on Netflix. Yeah, me too. I totally missed out on most of that series. I really did. I didn't watch it as often as I should have. I really wish I would have. Like, I didn't really watch all the episodes when they were new, so I missed out. I really did. Alright, now we can actually get productive. And this piece just broke, and that's very unfortunate. You should add a flamethrower coming out of the mountains, or a gun like a gun. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. How do you... So good with MOCs. I'm here with over 1,000 bricks. I'm not that good with bricks, honestly. I've just ordered a lot of parts from Bricklink. Like, you can see all this junk down here. And that's helped me out a lot, to be honest. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start placing these where they belong. Actually, I'm going to go brown, then this tan. I'm going to go the brownish color, and then the tan. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure how well that's going to work. You changed my name to Bring Clean God. Yeah, I'm not that organized right now in my Lego collection. That is definitely for certain. Shoot, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do this. Probably gonna align it something like this. Yeah, this is gonna take quite a while to complete, honestly. This isn't gonna be an overnight thing, obviously. So I just want to get the gray section that I once had completed, finished, and such. Alright, there we go. I know how I have this set up now, don't I? I had it like this. Yep. Alright. Sorry, this is not a very productive stream, and I apologize, I'm probably missing some of your comments as well, and that's just because it's kind of hard to read looking over my actual device here. So, yeah, sorry about that. Do I have a sig fig? I do. I'm going to go grab that real quick. I'm going to go grab that and show you, so I'll be right back. This will take a minute. I have a twin here in the chat. Yep, I saw you have the same picture. This is actually my sig fig for whoever just asked. I think, was that Kylo Bricks that just asked? Yeah, that's my sig fig right there. Hello, Imperial Commando. Thanks for joining the stream. We're just getting some of the outline set up here. I had, like, some of what I wanted done built. And, oh, it was Jack Aid who requested, wasn't it? Do you have any World War I and World War II figures. I do not, unfortunately. I would like to purchase those at some point, though, if I could. All right, we're going to leave that set up like that. And trying to remember the general outline. So again, this rock wall should make a small table. Yeah, I should. So this rock wall, of course, I've got the bricks coming in for this rock wall, so that's not final. I'm going to go ahead and remove those, actually, right now. And we're just going to start with the actual sort of base side of this, I guess. You have a decent World War II collection, trying to collect airborne troops. I like the airborne the most. Out of all World War II figs, if I had to buy one, it would probably be the airborne. Watching Band of Brothers and stuff like that, great series. All right. So we're going to make these as long as that, and then +1. Get all these tiles laid down. We're going to be going across like this. Alrighty, here. Hopefully we can actually get something done now. I'll go ahead and... Band of Brothers and Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan was a great show as well. I liked... I would say that I liked Band of Brothers more. I'm trying to find British Airborne because I'm really want to do Battle of Arnhem and Holland. Battle of Arnhem and Holland. I think I know what you're talking about. That was in our Operation Market Garden, I believe. Show, it was a movie. Yeah, I meant show. Band of Brothers. It's a 10-part series. Saving Private Ryan is good too, though. We actually watched Saving Private Ryan in school one time without permission slips. Don't know how we got away with that. I made a Thorn and Cody so far. Awesome. I have not personally attempted any custom figures. I really should, though. Like, I've never really been that gifted with custom figures. Not that I really Sharpied on, like, that many or colored on that many, but... Alright, let's see here. Try to actually get some of this set up in the right place. So these are going to be... they're pretty destroyed now. These are going to be right here. It's going to be sort of like flower pots. So I've got like some flowers right here. Well, I make a sig fig army. If people send sig figs, I have never received any sig figs, so I might. Where do I get all my base plates from? I ordered some off of Lego.com, and then the other ones I've just always sort of had. I don't really know where I got those, honestly. They are sick figures. Yeah, I bet. Some people really make some really awesome figures. First Order Stormtroopers, and you know, I bought, man, see, you can find some cheap Stormtroopers online. Have I heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis twice? You can buy some cheap Stormtroopers on Bricklink. The issue is that nobody has them in huge like quantities, so that's the biggest issue. Have I heard or excuse me, a bunch of these figures right here, sig figs? I probably won't be able to buy enough parts to make a whole bunch of those, unfortunately. We'll see, though. Alright. Yeah, I know. Like, I went on there looking for, like, the Clone Wars era Clone Troopers, and you can find them for, like, $2. And then, of course, they'll only have, like, one available, though. So you have to pay, like, $4 in shipping, and that's just not going to happen. Like, I'm not doing that. Alright, I'm going to try to make these evenly spaced here. I put the spike, there's shoulder attempt. Awesome, that's a cool design, actually. I've never really attempted anything like that. With different weapons for this figure right here. You know what? I've never really thought of that before. That's something that I could attempt, though. Only Stormtroopers are so precise. Yeah, that's the biggest joke I've ever heard. Definitely an error in the rating of that movie. Do you have a favorite LEGO Star Wars channel? I'm going to be honest, M&R Productions. I really like his content he puts out. I'd have to say that my favorite LEGO Star Wars channel is probably M&R Productions. I watch a lot. I watch a lot of your guys' channels and everything like that. 8 new gun ranges and 1 clone trooper. I know. I've seen that before. I was looking at somebody, and they had 4 Poggle the Lessers, but 1 clone trooper. And I was just, how? Why exactly? Yeah, I don't get a lot of Bricklink sellers. Like, not that what they're doing is, like, bad or wrong, but Sometimes they just don't have what you want. And now that we're on that topic, we could easily get into the whole Bricklink seller, Brickbuster from M&R Productions. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Base 37? I have not. See you later, LEGO Production Studios. Thanks for stopping in. I'll talk to you later. J-Rod, more like Clyde. Not exactly sure what you mean by that. I'm sorry. All right. Not Base 37. I've never heard of that. I don't know if you're talking about like the 327 Star Core or whatever. Like I have heard of that. Yes. Alrighty here. 20 minutes in already, and I have not gotten much done, have I? Alright, it's all good though. No, I hate Stormtroopers clones. Number of Stormtroopers by so much. Outnumber. For example, a clone never left a man behind. Stormtrooper lost partner. Who cares? Yeah, you're honestly right. The stop motion channel. Okay, I got what you're saying. If you could be one superhero, not including Black Panther, Punch, or Thor. Man. I would honestly say Spider-Man. Probably. I just feel like his abilities would be pretty awesome. Yeah, I definitely like Clone Troopers, back to what Jill Yawn was saying. I like Clone Troopers way more than Stormtroopers. I've always have. That's just the era I grew up in. I grew up in the era of Clone Troopers. I'm naturally just going to like Clone Troopers more. That's just kind of how it works. Let's see how I want to set this up, though. So yeah, in case you didn't really realize, these right here are going to be flower pots. So I got all the grass pieces we're going to add in there. We're going to make those look a little bit better, of course. Which Spider-Man? There's no Venom, Carnage. That's true. I don't watch much of Marvel, so I would probably say just the normal Spider-Man, like the guy we root for. I don't really know how to explain it. Other than that, I would say maybe Batman, because I don't know, he's not like, you think about what Batman actually does, he's more of just a tough guy, but I think he's a pretty sweet character anyways. Clone Troopers equal killing machines, Stormtroopers equal people who can't hit a barn door. Yeah, you're exactly right, honestly. But you gotta remember, Stormtroopers did have Vader's Legion, so that's a lot cooler than some. Yeah, I agree. I think Stormtroopers in Legends were way better than the new canon Stormtroopers. Not the appearance, like the First Order Stormtroopers are pretty sweet, but I would say that like the newer Stormtroopers in the new canon isn't as cool. Is a burger a sandwich or a sandwich a burger? I really don't know. That is a question that I, again, have never thought of. I would say that probably a burger is a sandwich, but again, that's not something you know what? That's a good question. 5,000 Stormtroopers are 5,000 of my army. Sig figs look on my sig fig. So like 5,000 Stormtroopers would be sig figs? I don't know what you mean. Imagine Emperor Palpatine and Snoke together leading the First Order. That would be a sight to behold, that's for sure. I would be a little bit afraid of that. Alright. Well, it's true, Stormtroopers are like that, yes. Alright, let's see here. Losing track of all my pieces. Have you ever bought from Clone Army Customs? I was just about to put an order in today, actually, and I did not, unfortunately, but I will in the future. Imagine Darth Vader plus Luke Skywalker fused together with a Stormtrooper jetpack. That's even more terrifying to think about. Yeah. Clone Army Customs, I probably won't buy any actual figures. I just don't really want to spend $30 on a figure. I'm not saying that they're like ridiculously priced, because you can. It makes sense of how expensive it would be for figures to produce those and such, but yeah, I'd buy more accessories like the blasters, the backpack, especially that backpack. I actually need that for a stop motion. So yeah, my stop motion Wolf, a Star Wars story, that's going to continue, don't worry. Sorry, I'm getting notifications from the LEGO Discord community. If you guys haven't joined the LEGO Discord community, join that, and you guys can talk to me on there. Do you want Ninjago City? Do you want the Millennium Falcon? I would want the Millennium Falcon. Clone Wars was good. Yeah, like it was. I see what you're saying. Both sides, a head-to-head matchup. That's the way, honestly, Star Wars should be. We should see galactic-wide powers competing for power, and not so much of this band of rebels trying to overthrow somebody that they obviously can't. I think Disney needs to fix that. Darth Vader is a traitor of Ahsoka. I bought CAC once and they completely messed up my order. Oh my gosh, overcharged me postage. They sent me the wrong thing 3 times. Didn't reply. Thank you for letting me know, honestly. You know, everybody, no seller's perfect, but you feel like somebody as professional as that should be able to get their orders right. Thanks for letting me know about that, though. Alrighty. Darth Vader, back to what you were saying. Darth Vader betrayed Jill, or Darth Vader betrayed Ahsoka. Yeah, also I would say that technically Ahsoka betrayed the Jedi. J-Rod, my man, what's up? Nothing much, just trying to put together some sort of a mock here. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. 5,000 SpongeBob's versus versus Clone Troopers. Or 5,000 SpongeBob versus Darth Vader, my goodness. Kylo Ren is a traitor. He is. Kylo Ren's the traitor of the sequel trilogy, that's for sure. I should have enough grass pieces right here for these 2 little sections. Shouldn't require that much. I've never really realized how tedious grass really is when you're putting them on every single stud within an area. I'm excited for the Han Solo movie. I just want to see Obi-Wan. Hello, Shockwave. Thanks for tuning in. I would say I'm not that excited for the Han Solo film. I'm more excited for the Obi-Wan, honestly. It's looking pretty cool. Thank you, JFL Studios, and I would love to see your mock once you finish. I have not seen the Black Panther, honestly. Not yet. Hopefully I get to see that in the future sometime. I normally only go to the theaters to see a movie that I really want to see, which is normally only Star Wars. I've heard it's very good, of course, though. And this grass is falling out of place. Oh my goodness. No spoilers in the chat. All right. I want to see the Gonk Droid spin-off film. Yes, me too. Definitely Gonk Droid, a Star Wars story. That's going to be the future of Disney. In like 2056, when there's no other movies to make. That's what we got. That's what we got to be bringing out there. Yeah, again, if you guys want to talk to some of the all-time greats of the LEGO community, join the LEGO community Discord. If you guys have Discord, I'm on there as well. Now that I'm just thinking about that, we were asking about Discord a little bit earlier here. Go ahead and join that. I'm on there quite frequently. I was just getting notifications. You're already on it? Kylo Bricks, I think I have seen you on there. Put your Fig in the grass. All right, he'll be working on the grass there. And these plates are not very secure yet, are they? All right, so these over here, we're going to be using the 1x2 trick. I don't know if you guys have heard of the 1x2 trick. Like, it essentially sort of elevates the ground, I guess you could say. It's just a pretty sweet detail. I don't know what plants I'm going to exactly use over here. There's going to be the rock wall over here, of course. And with sort of a base setup on top and a base setup out front. Stormtrooper plus your sig fig. Alright, the Clone Trooper. Alright, he'll be over there as well then. Mash up. Alright, I have another Stormtrooper I brought in for the thumbnail that I made somewhere in here. Here he is. Sometimes I just pull out random figs, honestly, and put them in my thumbnails. I don't know why. Gotta make them look like something. Gotta make it look okay. This grass work is taking way too long, isn't it? Star Wars Rebels. Space battles are good looking. Land battles are annoying and boring. I could not agree with you more. Like, the Clone Wars had it all. It really did. It had everything you could have wanted in a Star Wars. Like, if that was, like, just, like, 8 different movies, it would have been great. What about a base inside the rock work? That is a genius idea. And I could add another, like, little base plate back here. And I like that idea. I really like that idea, actually. And I'll have, like, a little entrance. That's genius. I'm going to do that. And again, I have all the pieces for that rock wall in the mail right now for a bricklink order. And mostly 1x2s in the mail for that right there. So, Millennium Falcon, alright, Golden Millennium 1000, Stormtroopers in gold and silver. Layer with plates, I will do that as well, yes. And a landing pad on top. That's what I was thinking. Some sort of I was thinking of like a sniping post. And I think what you're just asking me, like 5,000 golden Stormtroopers, probably the Stormtroopers over the Millennium Falcon, honestly. Because I like sort of military style things. Like in LEGO, I like building giant armies and bases and stuff like that. Star Wars Rebels 3 out of 10. Star Wars The Clone Wars 11 out of 10. I would go as far as to say Star Wars Rebels 1 out of 10. Not quite. Not that bad. I think The Clone Wars is better though. Yes. Hello BBP Studios. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And today we are beginning a new little series right here. Yeah, they are so annoying. Like, especially when they're confined in a space like this. Thrawn is now canon. That was a huge part of the series. I agree. Clone Wars is like 1 trillion out of 10. I also agree with that. That was an awesome series. My gosh, this one grass piece will not stick in whatsoever. Like this grass piece hates me right here. Just this grass piece. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we can do with that. Oh my gosh. There we go. Well, not really. There we go. What planet scene am I building? I am building Onderon. I don't know if you know what that planet is. It's from Star Wars The Clone Wars. It's briefly in Star Wars The Clone Wars. It's like one arc. That's the scene where Rex was helping out the rebels overthrow the Separatist Alliance. So I'm going to be building a rock wall with what Cadlerbricks just suggested, with a little base inside the rock wall, and then some nice detail up front using the 1x2 tricks and some nice padding and some flower plants out front. If you could have a set, what would it be? Probably the newest Millennium Falcon, the giant UCS one. I really like that. That set's awesome. If I could have them make one set, like produce one set that they haven't yet, shoot. I want them to make another dropship in ATOT. Thanks, Shark Lord. Hello, thanks for joining. And also, thank you, BBP Studios. I love your content, by the way. UTAT, they also need to make one of those. You're right. Yeah, hopefully once I get those Bricklink orders, this will seem a little bit more full, a little bit better, of course. So, this definitely isn't an overnight MOC by any means. And of course, it took a long time to tear down all these pieces. Like, when I started out this MOC, not everybody was on yet when I started this. So, when I started out this MOC, I built everything completely wrong, and I did not like it at all. So, I had to tear down a whole bunch of stuff, and it was not fun. So, that's why this progress seems slow, but that happens. Alright. I paid 6p for shipping a Bricklink the other day. Today you spent £6. You paid £6. Yeah, sometimes shipping's just ridiculous. Made a resistance pack? Yeah, I agree. I mean, we had one, and it was a pretty decent set. You customized Rex on eBay, and it had like 100 people put in their cart. That's awesome. Yeah, sometimes I put stuff in my cart without ever purchasing it, honestly. Puma plus J-Rod equals Puma J-Rod. That's right. Yeah, Bricklink shipping can just be a pain. That's why I don't buy anything that's not over like an extensive amount of money. Like, I'm not gonna buy 100 parts, even though they might be $4, and if I'm gonna pay like $4 in shipping. That's the issue. I like Brick Owl. I was looking on there. Like, they've got some great deals. I've never purchased from them though. $14, nobody bought it. Hopefully it'll sell in the future then. What about the Wookiee attack on the droids? Let's get that meme going. Alright. Brick Owl, I will have to check that out, honestly. Someone did. Somebody put in an offer. Yeah, some people just put ridiculous offers in. Like, there's also a minimum you can set, too, by the way, on eBay. Like, if there's a certain amount you don't want it to sell for, automatically be turned down. When I was younger, I somehow made an eBay account and bet it like $100 for some stupid furniture thing I won. And my mother was not impressed. I've never quite done that. I've come close to it, though. What was your first clone ever? My first clone ever was the second clone ever, actually. That was my first set ever was the set number 7655. That was the original clone battle pack, so those were my first clones. BBP Studio says he doesn't understand the menu, and I did not either. It was a pain. Checking out is a pain, because I have to send you an invoice. That I do not like about the system. So it is a little bit of a pain, but the prices are a lot cheaper on there, so if you're ever looking for parts, I totally suggest looking on Bricklink. Like, they really do have some great deals on that. Kid Films Melbourne, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Alrighty here. Already been going for 36 minutes. Fake Lego toys are like virus on eBay. They are. You really got to know what to look for. Like, people will try to advertise them as real. They'll advertise them as real Lego minifigures. Most of the times you can spot the fake. But sometimes it's hard to find those. How long till 500? Hopefully another month. We'll see. Like, I was looking at my Social Blade, and it said about a month is the likely number for that. My friend asked if she was fat in my head, and this is all I can answer. It's a trap. Oh, no, you're right. Great stuff. Gotta go have fun. This one question before I leave. Golden Star Trooper Army 1000 Chewbacca's. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. What is your favorite clone? My favorite clone is Lego minifigure. I really like this one right here. I like Rex and Wolf from the actual, like, in-universe clone troopers. I would say those are my favorite. Someone listed a Vader minifig as Lego Star Wars Darth Vader minifigure using a PNG photo. Yeah, they do that, and it's so ridiculous. Hello, Sergeant. Thanks for stopping in. I was just talking to you on the Lego Discord community. Did you buy that 2013 gunship yet? You have the Phase 1 Wolf minifig? I do as well, actually. Great minifig. That's what I was using in my series. That's probably my favorite Lego clone trooper other than this one. Sorry, I missed your comment, Kid Films Melbourne. I apologize. It's awesome. Yeah, it's a great minifig. It's really awesome. You're ordering it next week? I could just never wait. Like, when I want to buy a set, and I just get so excited about it. Cody and Thorn, those are some two awesome characters as well. I really like Thorn as well. I think he's an underrated clone. Like, I wish we could have seen more of him in the actual series. Go ahead and try to do this a little bit more up close. I'm actually going to just finish this off real quick. You get really anxious? I do too, honestly. But the question is, what was your onion on The Last Jedi? So you figured out I did not like The Last Jedi. Oh my gosh, I could talk for an hour off of this. Fox, just no, I agree. I do agree with that. Okay, my spiel with The Last Jedi is the plot is boring. Like, okay, and it just doesn't feel like normal Star Wars. There's something about it that just didn't feel like the natural Star Wars to me. And the plot, I'm so, like I mentioned before, it got a little bit boring just seeing, like, the rebels trying to overthrow some power. I want to see, like, a struggling republic, like, actually trying to destroy the First Order and the continuation of that war, honestly. I agree it was dumb, stupid, and they killed the main actor, General Akbar. Yeah, that really bothered me. I just missed a comment, by the way. Whoever submitted that, you can ask that again. What clone do you hate the most? Fox, definitely Fox. Hello, Corporal Bodie. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. You found a set on eBay and it was customized. Order 66 collection. Yeah, that might have been a custom creation they're trying to sell. I've seen those before. Yeah, Akbar's death was ridiculous. Like, I was appalled at what they did, and I was appalled at what they did to Luke. Like, Luke's character was not Luke to me. It was just different. Like, that's not how you would expect Luke Skywalker to act. And Mark Hamill even said so. Like, Mark Hamill was not pleased with how Luke Skywalker was in the Last Jedi. He disagreed. So that's what I had an issue with it. Fox was killed by Vader. Spoilers. What if Thyre was promoted as new in charge Imperial Shock Trooper? Stormtrooper versus Patrick. Definitely Stormtrooper would win. Fox was killed by Darth Vader. Do you see that in the Darth Vader comic? I have not read those, honestly. But that would be a quite interesting death. This piece right here is not wanting to stick at all. There we go. Okay, I kind of pay the price for trying to confine these so close. What even happens to Fordo? He is no longer canon. That's what happened to Fordo. So that answers your question right there, Kyler Brooks. Unfortunately, Fordo is not a real character right now in Star Wars. Thanks, Disney. Um, okay, I'm totally missing some of these comments. I apologize. I really should have gotten out another device to just individually read the comments, not use the same device that I'm using to film right now. Yeah, Fordo was an awesome clone. And also, something I didn't realize until a short time ago, that Alpha 17, I don't know if you remember who Alpha 17 is. He's from the original Clone Wars from 2003. That's no longer canon as well. And he was supposed to be Captain Rex, but they didn't like the alliteration in the name of Anakin and Alpha, so they got rid of that. I hate Fox for killing fives. I agree. You think he could have just used stun instead of actually shooting him. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, though, so... That was just more of the plot that had to happen, sort of, to progress the way it was supposed to. Alrighty. Getting some of this plant work in here. Really wish I already had my rocks, or those pieces in the mail to build that rock wall. Hate Fox in the chat. Hashtag hate Fox in the chat. Yeah. Nobody really likes him. I mean, I used to love Fox, and I really like his Clone Trooper minifigure. Like, everybody hates on him, and I hate his character, too. Don't get me wrong. I hate his character, but I feel like as a figure, he's actually looks pretty decent. Fox was getting bad luck because of Palpatine. Yeah, probably. Corporal Bodhi, I'm kind of with you. Like, I like the look of his armor, just not like who he was. A lot of clones hated Fox over Palpatine. Yeah, they were like the showboaters of the Grand Army of the Republic. Like, they honestly were always honestly, like, oh shoot, sorry about that. They were always thought they were the best Legion and everything like that. They were always the Legion that everybody sort of despised. You could say it was like the New England Patriots of the course of the clone army. They always thought they were the best at everything. You hate Fordo. Why? I actually like Fordo. I think he's a great character. Like, pretty awesome clone. He's not in canon, so there's not that much to hate anymore, unfortunately. You hate the way General Hux was portrayed. Me too. He seemed a little bit weird making those jokes. I like Fox because they've killed fives. Now they totally brought back Echo was brilliant. Yeah, I feel like it would have been more forgiven if they brought back Echo. If they were going to bring back Echo, but they didn't finish the series, so I think people would have forgiven Fox a little bit more. I'd prefer Alpha 17 too. I think Alpha 17. I think people would get on board with that more, given the characteristics of Rex. I think people would really like that. I really do. Every set are a diamond-encrusted Millennium Falcon. Diamond-encrusted Millennium Falcon. I would say every set to that one, honestly. I would like every single set. Who wants Commander in Star Wars Rebels? I thought a close connection between the two clones. There will be Commander Wolf in the new season, the halfway through the season coming out. Don't you think we'll see Kix in episode 9? Oh, that would be awesome. No, that'd be great. I feel like not enough people are really, like, in on that. But here's what I was hoping. They said the Codebreaker, and I was thinking that, you know, Kix was around during the original era of, like, the Grand Army of the Republic, so I was hoping he would have been the Codebreaker in episode 8. He, unfortunately, wasn't, though, so... Yeah, Disney just kind of disappointed me with that sort of thing. They brought characters that we didn't care about, characters that we didn't really need. I get they're trying to create new stuff, but Rose was the worst part of the film. She really was. Nobody really likes Rose, unfortunately. Alright, I'm doing this a different way. I want to see in episode 9 the Resistance. I want to see the Resistance actually have an actual military this time, like not some sissy force. To be Kix. Kix in episode 9, that's a great idea. I don't think most people are familiar, though, with Kix and his backstory. Most people don't even know who Kix is from the Clone Wars. Yeah, he was the longest clone. He was frozen in time somehow from that starship that crashed, so... I really like that story. I think that's a pretty awesome story. If only it would have been like Rex. But, again, he wouldn't have been in, like, the Rebels and Endor and stuff that we like him at now. This grass is just annoying me. The Resistance should have Rex. If they brought him back, that would have been awesome, too. Yes, Kix is the medic. He's the medic from the 501st. See, Soul Sniper Studios knows who he is. All right, I've got to restart this. This is just... Got to go left to right, not up then down. The Battle of Coruscant, that'd be an awesome idea, actually. New clone army, I would change sides. I'd go from Resistance to First Order for sure. Not to, like, make Kylo Bricks or whoever upset and Anonymous who like the First Order, but I honestly like the Resistance better. This is going to be a... Corporal Woody asks what I'm making. Oh, 1 second. There's comic book clones versus shock troopers. That would be awesome as well. I'm making a base on Onderon. I don't know if you remember that from the Clone Wars exactly, but this is sort of like the patio before the base starts right here with some plant work and such. I'm working on a stop motion with Vader in the 501st and a storyline. That will be awesome. I will gladly check that out. I need to get on board with my stop motion a little bit more, too. I promise that one. Haven't even started that, honestly. Like, I haven't started the next installment of that series that you guys wanted to see. So, I'll have to get on to that. It's hard because some people want to see MOCs and some people want to see stop motion, so I can't... it's hard to balance both. I need to make a new MOC. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my message in Discord, Corporal Buddy, but I was asking about doing a collab with you. How Leia's story will end, I'm curious to see that, actually. I don't really know. I was really surprised they kept Leia till the end, but I don't really know what they're going to do. Yeah, you replied? I didn't even see that. Oh, gosh, I got to look at that. I'm sorry, Corporal Buddy. I need to do a MOC on certain days and stop motions on others. You're right. I need a more set schedule. You really want to do a collab? All right, let's do a collab. Well, I'll throw you in a chat. Like, we can start a collab group if you want. We can start like a LUG group if you want to. Yeah, you're right. Nobody has set up collabs in the LEGO community Discord. Yeah, we should totally set up a collab. Like, if whoever wants really to join. I haven't really done that much of a collab yet, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything special. Like, people always get into, like, the huge, like, MOCs and collabs and stuff like that. And building stuff like that's cool, but some people just can't do that. So, smaller collabs are what we need in the LEGO community. A decent size? Yeah, that'd be awesome. No, that's a great idea. I was thinking about starting a LEGO user group. I'm not sure how many people would want to be in on that, and I'm new to MOC making. Like, I'm not that great at MOC making. That's something that still getting the hang of, but I'd enjoy that. Yeah, 32 by 32 is my ideal. This one's going to be a little bit bigger just for the sake of the rock work that's going to be in here. Give you a shout out? I will give you a shout out, YouTube pals. You have to go. Thanks, Shark Lord. Thanks for stopping in, and I appreciate it. YouTube pals, shout out to him. I'll go ahead and include that in a future video as well. Yeah, no problem. Let's see here. I haven't done a shout out video in a while, have I? You tried to build MOCs for 2 years. I can't build a wall straight. And there's no problem with that. I mean, like, when you buy pieces, I guess it's easier. I make micro MOC you. Yeah, I haven't made that many tiny MOCs. Like, 32 by 32 is my normal standard. Thanks, YouTube pals, by the way. I appreciate that. Like, half this stream was just tearing down. Like, I built this completely wrong. It was set up where the rock wall was going to be, so I had to tear off all these tiles, which took forever. So, not as much done as I would have liked to. How many clones do I have? I currently have 249, if you can believe that. I don't know why I bought so many. I went a little bit crazy this year on buying clones, so I now have 249. You're making a castle. Awesome. I have not made a MOC outside of Star Wars yet, so that's definitely something I should do in the future. You have 231? That's a lot. You made a vid of a red stormtrooper punch Trump's face. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen that yet. I gotta look at that. This year, it's only February. I didn't buy that many this year. That's how many I had for my clone army this year of 2018. Like, you're making a clone base too awesome the way. Yeah, my clone army for 2018 had 249 or whatever. So I did buy 150 last year. I had 103 for last year's clone army. This year I had 150, so obviously I bought or 250, so I bought about 150 this year, or last year. Man, I'm confused now. So I spent way too much money on that. Not enough money on sets. So for that reason, I don't really have that many like newer sets. Like I don't have any 2018 sets right now. I should get those though. I have so many. I tried counting. We got bored. We got to 207. There's a lot more. My goodness, that's a lot. I have all mine just set up on a base plate. Honestly, that's where all mine are at. So not too hard to keep track of those. All right. I wish I had more pieces. I could keep going with this stream a little bit longer. Now, that is an issue that I just realized. Am I excited for the next one? I am very excited for that. Curious to see how they do. Now, here's an issue. I just realized this is imbalanced, isn't that? That's okay. Will you be getting the new Clone Battle Pack? I will probably be buying 10 of those, actually. Just for the Clone Trooper and sell the Jedi. And I'll do my next stream should be that, building the new Clone Battle Pack. Started Yoda Army. I already have like 10 Yodas for some reason. I missed a row of grills. Oh, you're right. Thank you. My goodness. I was going to say. Oh, thanks, Kylo Bricks. The new Clone Battle Pack, that includes 2 Clone Troopers, and they're the Phase 1. They are the pure Phase 1 version of this right here. And it includes 2 Jedi as well. I think it's whoever, shoot, who is that? I don't even remember. Hello, Brick Picture Productions and Lego Production Studios. Thanks for stopping in, guys. We're actually sort of rounding this off, I guess, but we'll continue a little bit more. Mundi, you're right. Mundi and Barris Offie, that's who it is. I might buy Imperial Patrol. I will probably get just one of those. I'm not a huge fan of the figs in that. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying a lot of those just for the clones. I'll sell the. I'll honestly sell a Jedi. Those will flood the market. I gotta sell them early before they like are worth like 10 cents. You know. How many droids do I have? I don't know the exact number. It's probably about 100, though. I don't have as many of those as clones. All right, see you in a minute, Corporal Buddy. Need to get some sand speeders. I know I'll build a huge army of those. Yeah, it's kind of a random set from Lego, but hold on to them for selling Jedi. You know, it's not a bad idea. My only fear is that in a year or two they won't be worth much because there'll be so many out there, but. I mean, I'll probably leave a few battle packs just in their, like, normal, Jacob Scott, got to take $6 out of my pocket yesterday. All right, see you in a bit. Yeah, they'll probably, I'll probably save, like, the actual battle pack, a few, unbuilt, just to sell in the future. It'll be worth more. They'll be worth more than they are in the beginning, for sure. I think they would be. I guess so. Yeah, I think so. The 2005 helmets, I like those. I actually do. And hello, Corporal Bodie. Welcome back to the stream. Alrighty. See, I didn't really get that much done in this one. I have this silver-looking stormtrooper. I'm not sure what he is. That might be Captain Phasma, and that also might be the May the 4th of like 2011 stormtrooper. That was the May the 4th special figure. What MOC series? Good question. I really like the Clone Wars era. That's normally what I specialize in. We can talk about this on the collab or on the Discord community if you want to. Like anybody who wants in on that, they can join. I hate 2002 clones. Oh man, the 2002 is one of my favorite. Like. I've always really liked that one. I actually have like 40 of those. Somebody was selling them for literally like nothing. It was like $3 a piece, so I bought a whole bunch. 3 X-Wing or Batwing? Probably the 3 X-Wing. I really like the X-Wing. Yeah, I like the 2002 clones a lot for some reason. Alright, and I need to go grab a piece. I got a real question. Why in every movie they change the Stormtrooper design? I don't know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? A Batwing will be like if Batman had one. Yeah, I still would say the 3 X-Wings on that, honestly. Let's see here. I'm looking for a piece that I am missing. I could just go grab the whole plate of pieces over in the corner of the room, but I don't really want to have to go over there. I'm not even sure that's that. I just want to make a Phase 2 Cody. You will be getting one of those. You will be getting a Phase 2 Cody in the V19 torrent set of summer of 2018. So far as I've heard, that's the rumor. Yeah, a Phase 2 Cody. So they're releasing a V19 torrent set, a remake from the Clone Wars version this summer, and the 2018 Summer Wave, and that will include Captain Rex, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and a Phase 2 Commander Cody. That's what I've heard so far. That's the rumor that's out right now. Not going to confirm that. I'm not sure that's genuine, but it seems like it. You have a grenade launcher using a shooter, a stud shooter. Yeah, I've attempted to make one of those too. Scheduled to make one. Yeah, hopefully they do. I hope the Commander Cody's decent. We need a cheaper Scout Trooper minifig battle pack. Yeah, they need to update the mold too, just like what Kid Films Melbourne was saying. Like, they need to update that mold. It looks terrible. It's still the cutout visor, and it's been the same for almost 20 years, if you can believe that. Like, they haven't updated that mold in 20 years. A fish tank mock. Now, that's an interesting idea. I have never attempted anything like that. Lego, you had one job. Yes, and they didn't do a good job with that. That's for sure. Right. I need to grab a piece. I will be back in like 10 seconds. It's just right over here. 1 second. Alright. Just need to grab a whole bunch of these. Something about these brown pieces, they just seem to like, I don't know what it is, but they keep shattering like this. For some reason, my brown pieces, when I pull them off of the base plate, they just keep shattering. It's so weird. 1 second too long. Darn it. Did not intend to be late to the party. 39 seconds. Say that backwards 5 times fast. It'll probably turn out like some swear word or something like that for me. Let's stiffen these plates on up a bit. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I want to put out here for the actual battlefield portion of the sort of like mock here. The rock wall again is going to be in the back. Have you seen how to make a Vanguard shotgun Lego version from Battlefront 2? I have not. I should look that up though. 93. 93 what? Maybe trenches? That's not a bad idea. I would have to elevate this. That's a possibility, though. I could do that. A bunch of B2s, yeah. I'll put some B2s just for the design. Like, studs and footprints, that's a good idea. Yeah. Jungle with trenches. Yeah, that's very Onderon. That's for sure. I don't know how I like this blending over right here, though. Like, I don't know if I like the darker tan or the dark reddish brown and then the like dark tan right there. I'll see what I do with that. Like, I'll probably try to use pieces to sort of just bleed over and to like sort of have them blend over, I guess you could say. A Lethalmok. Yeah, that's definitely a difficult one. That takes a lot of different colored pieces. Like, that one would be hard to do for sure. I don't know if I have the pieces for that. I'd probably have to order a lot. A Stormtrooper versus Thor. Thor would win pretty easily, I think. Dark tan. Yeah, and I would say, honestly, a little bit of purple. Like a purplish color. If I had to rewrite Star Wars, what would you rewrite the most? The sequel series. The sequel trilogy. The Last Jedi, for sure. I would say, at least. Alrighty. Not Stormtrooper, Superman. Okay, that's what you meant. So Superman versus Batman. I'm not sure exactly who would win. Or Superman versus Thor. I'd say Thor, just because he's kind of like in a different realm, from a different realm and stuff. Kid Films versus was accepted in the Jedi Order. Stormtrooper, Superman versus Thor. Probably still Thor, I would say. Barris from the Clone Wars? Yeah. How did Barris die, actually? I don't remember. Cities came back to life. Yeah, that I remember that. Back in, like, the old canon from... I don't even remember what that was. I wish I really would have gotten in my part order for all those 1x2s, but we're going to be using the 1x2 trick for that. And hopefully that'll turn out okay. I just have to mark out where I want that rock wall to be. How I'm going to do that rock wall, I'm not exactly sure. An ATT, I do remember seeing that actually. I do remember that scene actually on, shoot, was that Felucia or something? I haven't done a shout-out video in a while either, actually. Unfortunately, I really should, though. Alright. Autocorrect, yeah, that gets annoying for sure. How many B2 battle droids? Not very many. I have probably... I think I have, like, 20 B2 battle droids. Not many at all, though. Not as many as I should. I don't buy that many droids. Hello, NT Customs. Thanks for joining. Unfortunately, I was getting close to ending the stream, unfortunately. 3,091 clones. Is that like Solid Brick Studios? Is that who you're talking about? Kylo Bricks? Alright, talk to you in a little bit then. 166 deleted scene was showing the Phase 2 helmet with the ARC Trooper design. I noticed that. I don't know if they tried to take the concept from that and put it into the... you have 30,945 clones. Yeah, I don't know if they took the concept from that and tried to insert that into, like, the Clone Wars for the ARC Trooper, but I noticed that too, actually. Really interesting. A fine addition to your collection, that's right. Alright, I also need to go grab another section of pieces real quick. Misa back, hello. You had to build a Lego shelf, nice. Stormtrooper with Darth Vader powers Dark Stormtrooper. That's an interesting concept, and I'm sure something in Legends had something like that. Let me go grab another little section of pieces. Again, this is my studio right here, not really my actual mock building area, so all my pieces are over on the other side of the room. So, 1 second, real quick. I apologize. And then, of course, it's just my luck. Right when I try to find that bag, I can't. And I'm not going to go digging right now for it, so we'll see if we can make this without using that piece. 17 B2s and 57 B1s. That's actually a lot. That's a huge amount. Rebels here, yeah. Just go ahead and die. Your profile picture, that's an awesome profile picture. I do like that. If I made a video called Droidekas in Battlefront 2, one player thinks the Droidekas are OP in Battlefront 4. Yeah, they need to add those into the Battlefront 2 from 2017. They still haven't, and I assume that will be coming with the new Clone Wars DLC. They did announce the Clone Wars DLC, so hopefully we get that. I've got to find a way to make this fit appropriately, which I'm not doing a very good job with right now. At all. Gotta go, you'll be back. Alright, see you later. Puma Postal. Let's see here. Trying to find a way to make this fit, and nothing's working out right now. I like your profile picture. I don't think you should change it, Soul Sniper. I do like that. The Battlefront rail design. I have not seen it, honestly. Battlefield rail design. There we go. This finally fits. Alright. So, yeah, that's... Having started from, like... The grass work took way too long. It really did. But having started from literally having to tear off, like, 1,000 tiles, I think we got a decent enough done in this stream, so... Yeah, I don't have too much more to say. I can keep answering questions for a couple minutes if you want me to. I think I will probably end the building section, though. Again, I just want to give you guys a run-through, though, of what this is going to look like. There's going to be the battlefield right here. and then there's going to be a rock wall right here, and likely another base plate with the base back here and something on top. The Avatar Puma. I don't know who you're talking about, actually. I apologize. Oh, you like the Avatar? Okay, the picture. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm going to make a Discord server. I likely will at some point. I'll let you guys know. What should you build? Whatever your pieces allow for. I mean, people think they have to buy a lot of pieces, and really just whatever they have is what makes the coolest stuff normally. So, you can make grass work. Like, people feel, you know, making work out front like this makes the base look a lot better. So if you had to build a small base but with some decent plant work, I think that would look well. Jacob Scott. And now the question is, if I'm going to build an entrance here, I don't know exactly how I'm going to place any rock work in the center. How I'm going to design that exactly. CTA fallen on. Clone Trooper fell off the... I do remember that in episode 2. The Clone Trooper fell off. And yeah, actually he did go back. I was going to say, I don't think they said what happened, but he went back. I have too much like... Yeah, I guess you do. That's for sure. You should make videos about it. And the base will probably be back here. I'll probably not really have an entrance. I'm not sure. I might go on in. I feel like that would look the best, but... that's probably... I'm not sure how I'm going to try to balance that with the rock work, though. Like, I'm going to have actual rock work. These burp pieces are just these, like, outline for it. With the forward back. Yeah, that's normally what the inverted... I know what you're talking about. The inverted slope and then the normal slope pieces. That's what I use. I just bought a couple hundred of those for this MOC, so that should be okay. I bought several different types, actually, too, so... I'll be able to build it. I don't know how I'm going to try to balance that with the entrance right here, though, for the base. And then, of course, I've got the 1x2s for out front. And then maybe a trench for whoever suggested that. A Star Wars joke? Yeah, I make Star Wars jokes at school sometimes. Not that many people get them, though, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, though. If you guys want me to answer some more questions, though... Again, hop onto that Discord server. It's the LEGO Community Discord. There's plenty of people always on there, and I'm on there too, so you can go ahead and talk. But that's pretty much all I have for this one, I think. I don't think I've got too much more to build. You know, most of this was just tearing off all these pieces, unfortunately. So a lot of... I got something done. You know, I got these plant works done in here. And I think that turned out okay. I don't think it's too overkill with these grill pieces. Hopefully not, at least. So, yeah, that's kind of how we're going to be doing this. And that's really all I have to say for this one. So, thanks, everybody, for stopping in. You should put our MOC collab in the chat. Yeah. Can I comment on here? I've never even really tried to comment. Long time no see. That is right. And how are you doing, Commander Blocks? Thanks for streaming. Yeah, no problem. I can stick around and answer a couple questions for a few minutes if you want me to. I'm not bad. Thanks for asking. Yeah, the MOC collab, guys. So if you guys want to private message me about that or join the Discord server, I'll probably make a Discord server and I'll add that to the description of my next video. We could definitely do a collab with whoever wants to. And thanks for that, by the way. We're just getting started here. Got some plant work. There's going to be sort of a base over here and, of course, a battle out front. So, yeah, my next video will be a haul video, by the way. All the parts that I have coming for this MOC. And also some minifigures. I bought several minifigures for really cheap as well. So I'm going to do that. You're down for the collab? Cool. I am as well. We can talk about that in a little bit. The brick built wall. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt that, so hopefully that turns out okay. Do I have an eBay account? I don't sell on eBay, but I have an account that I buy stuff off of. A collab would be cool, yes. Yeah, I definitely think that will be a lot of fun. Yeah, not that much done, but good planning, I guess, in this stream, so. Yeah, so we can, whoever wants to jump onto that Discord community server, you want the red Phase 1 Clone Trooper? Yeah, I really like this figure. This is also one of my favorites, actually. It's an expensive figure for sure, but it's definitely a cool one. Alright, so that's all for me, I think. So thanks for everyone who stopped in. Again, my next video will be the haul video for all the parts for this MOC and several different minifigures. So that's really all I have for this one. So thanks for stopping in. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, and I will be talking to you guys shortly. Next video likely will be next week. So I will see all you guys later. Thanks to everyone who stopped in.